And then I'm going to switch to Dr. Puma, and while just for the last questions, I'll keep for Mr. Lawrence. How do you see the role of data scientists here itself, evolving in the field of cybersecurity?
That's a very good question, right? Because AI has its own stand and cybersecurity has its own stand. So combining together, it's definitely is doing a magic. So we have a lot of trends when we come to the combining part of AI with cybersecurity, right? But here, due to time constraint, let me just highlight few major trends with AI and cybersecurity. So one trend is already it has started its role, AI with cybersecurity. Most of the companies, they have started using it in terms of prediction and identification of new threats. Let's say, for example, even in Malaysia, most of the finance sector, they have started using it. You know why? AI has the capacity to scan vast amounts of data. So what is the purpose of scanning vast amount of data? Is nothing but making the process easier, right? So when it is trying to scan vast amount of data, it has another beauty when it combines with the cybersecurity. So what is that? Is nothing but it has the capacity to identify, and it has the capacity to make sure about some unusual activities. In most of the finance term, they will call this as anti-money laundering. So anti-money laundering is doing its own way of all nonsense things, but that was handled by AI with cybersecurity. So what it is doing in finance sector, it is trying to help the security team in finance sector to identify all these kind of unusual transaction, and helping the team to flag and notify them in prior way, so that it is helping in such kind of trends. And one another major trend is, all you would have had a chance to visit that system when you're reaching the immigration office in the KLIA airport, that is called as a smart gate. You would have seen it and you would have experienced it, if so. So the main goal behind inventing that smart gate is nothing but to make use of AI and cybersecurity to handle the repetitive task. So repetitive task here is just to recognize who we are by using our identification. It might be the NRIC or passport, and who you are, what we have done, where we are traveling, where we have traveled. So those kind of information is there. AI is handling it, and along with that, all these are considered as our personal data, PII data. So this particular smart gate system is making use of AI and cybersecurity to handle everything in a secured way, right? So it is just reducing the time. By reducing the time, what is the cost and what is the help it is doing to the security team and the immigration system is nothing but it is letting the security team to handle some other big issue. So not to just focus on the repetitive task like visiting the travelers, just checking their passport, stamping something in in our travel information. Just this is a repetitive task. So this is one another trend, and as I said, it has already started its job to do some magic with a combination of AI and cybersecurity, right? So how do I see as a data scientist and an AI expert? It's generally becoming a backbone of AI, is becoming a backbone of cybersecurity. It is helping to predict, it is helping to identify, as I said, new threats. That is a crucial thing. And in future, you can see AI with cybersecurity. Now we would have heard mostly about Copilot. And in future, I'm just curiously waiting to hear it as Cyber Copilot. And Lawrence, I think we could hear this term as well.
Yeah. We do have a Copilot for security today.
Yes.
Thank you so much. And I just wanted to ask one more question to Dr. Puba. With the audience here today, mostly are all the coders, especially without barriers here. What would be, your key advice, right, to the coders here today?
Find your passion in the field which you're looking for. right? As I said, find for a right mentor, make yourself available in an active community, search for the active community, and just be involved in it. More than everything, keep yourself updated, stay curious because technology is evolving rapidly.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Dr. Buba. And Mr. Lawrence C., last question. Where do you see Microsoft bolstering the cybersecurity, in this, in which way of a secure manner?
Okay. I kind of like talk about it later as well. So I think after the CloudStrike incident, and of course there are some other previous incidents, I think Microsoft to take this whole cybersecurity very seriously as well, because when it comes to building trust with customers, right? Cybersecurity is at the front line of building the trust as well, right? So we came out with this security futures initiative as well, right? When we talk about three specific areas, one is on the security by design as well. When product design for we are secure from day one as well. Right? And of course, the second one is secure by design. What's the second one?
A few seconds off.
By default, sorry, yeah. In terms of the setting and system, yeah. Right. So you want it to be secure by default.
No,
But it's on the operation and process side, we make sure that it are secure by process as well. Yeah. So I think it's kind of a high level how Microsoft is looking at the secure future initiative as well. Make sure that we have the framework, right, in terms of how we roll out new product, how we think new product design, and the subsequent process that comes with it, right? We follow the same framework as well, and it's not just something that's for Microsoft internal product, but it's for our broader ecosystem as well.
All right, thank you so much, and thank you, Dr. Buma and Mr. Lawrence C. I think in this panel discussion itself, what I've learned is basically no matter what barriers that you have encountered or any challenges that you have encountered, is focused on the improvement area, right? And especially both their key experiences is don't panic, right? You don't have to face a policy owner, and then you have to face different challenges itself. Is don't panic, but at the same time focus on where the improvement areas. Very great learning. Thank you so much, both of you. Very very good. Thank you so much.